Got some more info about the DJI Mavic Air too. That's coming up next. Hey everyone, Bill from BillTheDroneReviewer, where I make drone and drone related videos. If you're new here, welcome, and consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. With that, let's begin. The other night, I hosted Rotor Talk Live with co-host Marcus Crawford, Ron Braun, and Lauren Donauer. One of the subjects that we spent some time discussing was the DJI Mavic Air 2. Lauren had some additional information to share with us, so without any further ado, let's roll that clip in its entirety. Well, okay, I wanted to ask you this, Lauren, and I think we kind of chatted a little bit online about this, okay? Hey, Kesterloon, Drone DJ, puts out something about the new Mavic or the Mavic or Mavic being $799, and I know what your thoughts are, but why don't you share them?
Price point that I got was Canadian dollars, and basically US price is what is it right now? It's about 72 cents for our dollar,
okay,
or vice versa. Whatever it is, but yeah, you guys are about 35% cheaper. So if that works out to the prices I had mentioned, then yeah, you could go with that.
Okay,
so, but
I'm telling you, if it's $7.99, they won't be able to keep them in stock. I mean,
I'm actually thinking it's going to be closer to, for you guys, probably about $8.49.
Oh, okay, that's doable. Hey, and here's the kicker.
I got something for Lauren real fast before we get off this topic.
Sure.
I watched a recent video by 51 Drones. That's Russ. I don't know if you watch his channel. He was speculating on the Mavic. The Mavic or the Mavic Air 2, whatever you prefer to call it. And he speculated that not only would it have OcuSync 2, but it would have even a new form of OcuSync that's better than OcuSync 2. He didn't say OcuSync 3, I don't believe, but he thinks it's going to have a better OcuSync than we have on our Mavic 2s. Have you heard any chatter about that?
Well, as I said, that new controller that they've got leaves a lot of things to question.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, I still believe there should be probably compatibility between that and the smart controller. And all I know for a fact is they said it will have better communication. So what exactly that means, it's open to interpretation. But
and I think that's so important. I think you brought up a good point there, Lauren, and Ron too, with this, because and I didn't get a chance to see Russ's video, but having OcuSync 2.0 on that makes it compatible with the smart controller. And if that's the case, and if that happens, that's gonna it's like, how do you get that much better in that kind of a package for say $849 and be able to use the smart controller with it, have a great communication system with it, shoot incredible video with this, have 360 obstacle avoidance, have ADS-B on this. I mean, it's like okay, government here, thank you for my money. DJI, here's my money. Okay.
Let's bring up one other thing, marketing wise. So now we've got this thing that's OcuSync 2 compatible, we're assuming. And when it comes to actually selling it, you can buy the standard controller, which we've seen in the pictures, or you can buy it with a smart controller for an additional cost.
Right? You just nailed it. That's what I'm after.
And that's again further thought for me on why it's going to be OcuSync 2, because it'll be compatible with the existing smart controller
and bundled with that. I mean, having that bundle, I mean, ask Ron. I mean, that probably tipped him over the scale of being able to get his Mavic 2 Pro with the smart controller bundled all in one package. I think that was
and save a nice bit of cash by doing it.
Yeah. Well, what you saved? What? It was like $200, right, Ron?
I think more than that. I think close to $250, $300 by getting the bundle rather than buying it individually and then having a controller I didn't really need. A little unless you want to do like Lauren said, have a 2-man control. But I want to ask you a question: How could this be any better? You know, you said all the things that this new Mavic has. Well, they could upgrade to the Lee's 2.0 operating system that the Hubsan runs, right, Marcus?
Well, you know what?
We're not laughing.
Listen, it works really good so far. I mean, the furthest I took it out was 1 kilometer, but it was a solid, good FPV the whole way, and I think Ron had the same experience.
For $399, and I know we keep saying $399. That was the pre-price. Well, let's say $499. I think is the list price. For $499, they have that kind of FPV range and signal strength, and I don't, you know. Like some drones say they have this, and the FPV will break up, especially when you get a certain distance out. But this thing's pretty rock solid. I've had it out to 200. I've had it beyond 200 feet out now with no breakup in the FPV at all. And I mean, it still looks good at the 2,000 feet out or whatever. So yeah, it's an impressive communication system for a non-DJI drone.
Yeah, I would. You know, you guys were telling me that sharing that last night. And I know Ron was also talking about like the FIMI X8, how said probably what, 500 feet out and FPV starts to break up.
And it just gets so grainy that like, you know, it's hard to frame your photographs and video. The FPV is still there, but it's just, you know, it looks like, you remember snow on your TV when you had the rabbit ears when you were young? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, you know, exciting things are coming, you know, this Mavic or Mavic Air 2, you know, whatever it's going to be named here, you know, that's around the corner, even if it's going to be May or June, being delayed because of everything going on with the pandemic. So be it. And I think, you know, it kind of gives people something to look forward to. Okay. Like I'm still looking forward to my Hubsan 2 whenever it gets here. Okay. However it gets here. You know, and I think that's a good thing. And I think also too, you know, with the possibility of getting some extra cash on hand, that's not gonna hurt, you know. And you know, it kind of gives people, and I think too, you know, it kind of helps us all out, you know. It kind of gets our mind off of things and gets us going in the right direction. So you know, it's exciting with everything that we're gonna probably have with the Mavic Air 2. You know, I'm really gonna look forward to it. That kind of a price point, it's like Marcus. I might beat Marcus to hitting that buy button. Okay, I might do that. Okay, for once. That does not happen that often though. But when it does, it's a monumental event.
Got to burn up that plastic, buddy.
Question of the day: will you be looking at purchasing a DJI Mavic Air 2 when it is released? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.
Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a